Greetings, YouTube. It is super late. If I slur my words, I apologize. I am half asleep. And here's the thing about my channel. I get asked quite often still, Prof, you said in like August that you had this new promotion, which is 1000% true. And yet you still produce a decent amount of content on your channel. What's really changed? Like you said it would. Well, for starters, I used to record about 2 to 3 hours a night of videos after my 9 o'clock broadcast, unless there is breaking news or a really important topic that I missed during the day, and that is definitely the case today. I don't record for at least 12 hours. I spend 80 to 90% less time a week recording videos now. And yeah, at times that means the revenue and the clicks and the growth are down 80 to 90% of what they were last year. But I still look at it as every video is a bonus, and every penny that my YouTube channel makes now is basically taking care of a combination of my mom and Israel, my partner. So it means way more, even if it's 10% compared to what it was a year ago. And speaking of 2023, as I attempt to not sound completely half asleep, this is my favorite champ. She is now SIG 200, but we haven't seen her in a rebalancing post yet. Until now. Of course, she's not the only one that's in the post. Dani Moonstar has joined the list of balance team updates from October 23rd, which was a decent late post, at least from when I got it, versus sometimes what this usually hits. Hey all, the balance team here again with an update on the latest round of champions up for review, Dani Moonstar and Lady Deathstrike. Dani Moonstar was designed to be primarily attacker-focused, with some minor defensive threats to play around. Her combo of marked and slow passives, as well as the brand new Neuroshock damage over time, was targeted at annoying skill defenders, as well as characters who utilize cheat death mechanics. Hercules. In her general day-to-day matchups, we're happy with what we're seeing, as her damage and overall win rate have landed in a healthy spot, whatever that means, in comparison to other comparable mutant attackers. However, her performance against a defending Nick Fury is showing to be lower than we targeted. So I guess she was supposed to also be a Nick Fury counter, and in this case, not so much, especially in comparison to other popular counters in the Battle Realm. With this in mind, we're looking to upgrade her effectiveness in this matchup with her Neuroshocks as an area of interest. More information to come. So, Dani Moonstar is supposed to be a Nick Fury counter. They want her to be ranked up highly for your deck in Battlegrounds. Now, is she going to be a better Nick Fury counter than Domino? Who knows? Then, I mean, I guess you could say Namor, but really Kitty Pryde is a healthy counter. Sunspot, you name it. Gambit. I had my my Nick Fury get absolutely destroyed against Gambit. Respect. All right, now to my Bae, or at least my 2023 Bae, Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike joined the contest as a mutant slayer with some sneaky defensive tendencies, although I put her on defense and she sucked. While her utility is focused on mutants, heal block, unstoppable prevention, unblockable prevention, and face blocking specials, on attack, she has become a really strong generalist with impressive win rates against champions of every class, which is the main reason why I love using her. That being said, there was initial concern about the way she scales off of armor and not base attack. We investigated her scaling at different future ranks and wanted to see if it fell in line with comparables in both damage and class, which it did. Her lower rarities are substantially stronger than her counterparts, which was intended as a fun part of her design, so keep bullying Gauntlet Weapon X with the 3-star. Keep bullying Gauntlet Weapon X with the 3-star. That's a weird sentence. All of that being said, we will be tuning down her synergy with Sentinel, which I've, for the record, never used, giving him extremely strong cowardice potency the same way that we tuned down Shocker's synergy with Spider-Man Symbiote. Otherwise, Lady Deathstrike will be staying as is. Shocker, while working on Shocker's buff, we uncovered a bug in which his damage was scaling improperly, which to me, whenever I read that, it means it's too powerful. Because of the scope of the fix, we are sadly pushing back his rebalance to December, where we will be accompanying Red Skull. Sandman will be releasing on schedule, so look forward to destroying those sugar pill defenders in the meantime. What's next? Changes incoming. Dani Moonstar, Lady Deathstrike's time. It will look like November, December, beta builds for January, full release with changes. So, look, Dani Moonstar getting a buff, better Nick Fury counter. That's great. Also, Lady Deathstrike mostly not going to be touched except for synergies, which I haven't used, but maybe somebody out there is going to be ticked off. I don't know who that is. Either way, that's the news. Sorry if I'm half asleep and sound like death, but at least I got the news on my channel before bed. I would say good night, but really, good morning.